All right, here's another episode of What's Good Wyoming, the real estate show where we talk about what's good in Wyoming and what's good in Cheyenne. And we're going to talk about what's all the rage right now, which is this crazy thing where, we're penalizing people with good credit. Which,
Yes.
in today's climate, you just never know what's going to happen. And now it has. And so we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about also some of the great things coming from Java Mortgage, the 1% down program. And so hopefully you guys will get some value out of today's show. But we have a special guest. Actually, I'm JP Fluellen and our co-host, Curt Lackey. And
Charmed.
we have a special guest today, Jason Perino. He is the LO extraordinaire with Java Mortgage. And he's going to be talking to us today about what the heck is going on with this LLPA or whatever the heck it's called. Jason,
Yes. Well, first
explain.
and foremost,
Our
oh my
people want
gosh.
to know.
If you can go around and introduce me in life, that would be amazing. What a great introduction. And I really appreciate that. So, loan level pricing adjustments. What does that really mean? Right. So, when lenders in this world are calculating out what interest rate you qualify for, truly and honestly, there is a whole rate sheet that you can go up and down the rate sheet, and you can really have whatever rate that's available. It's just a matter of what you're willing to pay for it, right? There is something that I call a par rate, which is your zero cost and your zero credit interest rate, essentially your rate that you're qualifying for, right? Well, how do they determine what those rates are? There's factors that go into that, and there's what they call loan level pricing adjustments, okay? These are things like your down payment. Believe it or not, your down payment does play a factor into what your rate is and what the cost of those rates are. So if you were to put down 3% as opposed to 10%, right, your rate very well could cost you slightly more money, or even change your par rate to a slightly higher rate based on the amount that you're putting down. And there's a lot of factors that play in on loan level pricing adjustments. One of them, like I just mentioned, is your down payment. One of them is going to be your DTI ratios, which is your debt to income. How much debt do you have in relation to your income? The higher debt load that you have, the more of an adjustment that's going to be made in regards to your pricing, right? And then, of course, credit score plays into it. A lot of factors will play into what your interest rate that you qualify for and what that price would be if you adjust some of those factors, right? And unfortunately, what you just made mention of, JP, is that unfortunately, mortgages are adding on some loan level pricing adjustments. So what you would qualify for today at no cost, unfortunately, come May 1st in a couple of weeks, it's going to cost you a little more money, or you're going to qualify for slightly higher of a rate than you would have today.
So essentially, if you have a higher credit score, it's a higher loan level pricing adjustment.
So lower credit scores generally give you the higher adjustments. I'm sorry if I said it incorrectly or backwards
No, I'm
before.
just curious.
Oh,
I mean, based on what you're saying, it makes more sense if you have a lower credit score that you have a higher adjustment because
yes.
based on risk factor. But I'm also hearing, that it's not necessarily the case right now. Like,
And that's where some of the changes are going to take place, right? Truly and honestly, I believe the federal government wants to gear things more towards helping break down barriers or folks' entry into mortgages, lower credit scores, first-time home buyers, the pricing adjustments for our 740 plus, which normally would have gotten you the best rates on the market, right? You are the highest qualifying client. You have the best credit score that you can possibly have. No longer are you getting that benefit of getting the best pricing as it would have been in the past. Some of those loan level adjustment pricing that never were hitting our higher credit scores, they're going to hit our higher credit scores come May 1st. And truly, it's going to make it more advantageous for some folks to start utilizing government loans such as FHA or VA loans as opposed to a conventional mortgage, just the way that the pricing works out, because you're going to be hit for a much higher adjustment, and it's regardless of your credit score. Believe it or not, you're not getting that benefit of lower pricing because of your good credit score. They're taking that away essentially.
which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
I know it's the federal government getting involved in mortgages. It's one of those things where Big Brother out there is good in a lot of things, and mortgage financing is not their realm, unfortunately. And they make a lot of rules and regulations to affect home buying that maybe they don't fully understand, I don't think.
And this is why Freddie and Fannie need to go back to the private sector.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's the bad news. So what's
yes.
the good news? Tell us about the 1% down program that we've got going on at Java.
I love it. So for our buyers that are low to moderate income, and generally we were able to offer a 3% down program for folks out there with lower qualifying incomes, helping to break down the barriers of entry of buying a home, where you could, instead of buying a home with on a conventional mortgage, which would be normally a 5% down payment, they dropped it down to a 3% down payment, right? I have a lender currently that's offering a new program hitting the market that they're allowing for a 1% down payment. Essentially, what our lender is doing is they're giving a lender credit of the other 2% in order to
Wow.
cover some of the costs for our buyers out of pocket and alleviating some of that stress of cash to close, right? Because even our clients with the best credit scores in the world, gosh, you're not talking to a rich person on the other side of the phone, JP. I wish you were. I too would like any additional help in buying things if at all possible. So reducing down the minimum requirement from 5% to 3% was nice. Dropping it even more from 3 down to 1 is even better, helping folks get into new properties and buy homes come the summer buying season.
Very nice. So this is a 1% conventional product?
It is a 1% conventional product. Absolutely correct.
Oh, that it doesn't really get any better than that other than free.
Right, exactly.
That's
right.
next.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's coming, right? Interest rates are at 19%. It's free.
So, and we do have programs out there, such as down payment assistance programs that we can offer. Those do carry slightly higher rates generally in the fact that they're giving you some down payment assistance, alleviating your cash to close. But yeah, we do have programs for all buyers out there and helping you get into a house for sure.
That's awesome. Is there a minimum credit score to qualify for that?
For the 1% down program, it's a 620 plus credit score, and I do need to have an approval through our underwriting system, such as that you can afford the monthly payment, right? And then as far as the down payment assistance programs that we are offering, 580 plus credit scores for our down payment assistance programs through an FHA program.
Awesome. Are we still offering the second look guarantees as well?
We are, absolutely. We aim to meet or beat any competitor's pricing to give you the best deal on the market and the best experience. So if you have a loan estimate from any other lender and you'd like to see if you can get a better deal, Java Mortgage is here to help you and get you the best deal on the market and help you with some transparency, making sure that you have somebody that is on your side, working with you and communicating, such as we're talking about your pricing adjustments and what goes into buying a house. I walk all my clients through it as well. So absolutely.
Awesome. All right, Jason. Well, thank you for taking so much of your day, last minute call to join us today. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
And,
Maybe not so scared now to go buy a house.
yes. So if you're listening to this, just go to www.javamortgage.com and just hit apply now, and we will get you taken care of.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, sir. Thank you for your time today. See ya.
Bye.
So some good news in Wyoming.
Yes, we can survive. We can survive the what is it? The mortgage apocalypse right now.
Yeah, we need to get some real estate agents elected is what we need to do.
There you go. Yes. Make sure that it's somehow not a conflict of interest.
Yeah, exactly.
So what else is going on, Curtis?
Well, the market, from what I can see, is actually getting better. I'm seeing more listings. I'm getting more calls from clients who are thinking they might finally get off the fence and start making purchases. And I'm seeing both more interest in buying for residential houses, for businesses, and even for investments like rentals and B&Bs and everything. So I'm starting to see a lot more of that. So, and word of warning, there's a lot of scammers out there who try and call I think you and I, real estate agents, are at the top of the list of their targets because our numbers are advertised everywhere, and so yeah, I get calls, all kinds of calls saying, "Yeah, I'm looking for a house. My budget's about 6 million and above." Good luck.
Yeah, clearly they're using some sort of AI bot to do all that because those numbers don't even make sense. So
Yeah, because
especially when we have the highest house that's currently on the market is 1.3 million.
Yeah, here in Cheyenne and in Wyoming, it's 175. Guess where that's at? 175 million. Guess where it's at?
In Jackson Hole.
Ding ding, that's right. You have won a prize.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're just gonna keep this one short and sweet. If people are wanting to know what's going on in the Cheyenne market and they want to, get hooked up with a good realtor, Curt, how can people get a hold of you?
Oh, they can give me a call, 307-286-0729, or my email is curtlackeyhomes@gmail.com. Before we go, I was thinking, if you have a house that's that high, if you're a buyer, wouldn't you expect to have a celebrity real estate agent? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine having Matthew McConaughey going on? All right, you're going to love this house here. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got 5-6 bedrooms. You're going to love it. And of course, it's got a big, huge garage and lots of land for you to put all your favorite little pets on there. You're going to love it. Oh, it's going to be great. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be really fun. Or, you could have like, maybe Peter Griffin, showing houses,
Mhm.
Can you do a Peter Griffin?
Kind of. I can do more Burns. I can imagine Burns.
Oh, I can do Peter Griffin.
Okay, you do Peter Griffin.
Hey, let me see that house over there. I'm gonna get right in there and show you. Like, look at that kitchen; it's huge. Oh, look at that! That's amazing. I can see Quagmire over there trying to check out that couch. Oh, giggity giggity goo.
Or The Simpsons. You could have Smithers. You're going to have to buy this house over there. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, homie. Oh, we can go on and on that.
Or in the past, Johnny Carson. You're gonna love this house over there. It's got a lot of weird, wild stuff. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, you could do the old Swami, and do all of your offers that way and just hold it up. And,
maybe we should do those voices while we're showing clients the expensive houses.
We should keep it entertaining and keep it fun.
Yeah, there you go. Give us a request who you want to hear. Who you want us to impersonate, and we'll work on them.
There you go. It's huge. Yeah. Anyways, awesome. All right. Well, if you guys want to know what's going on at Real, you guys can always give me a call, 307-772-1184. And we've got a great team that can help you out to get you the house you want in the time frame that you need so that you can close with confidence by teaming up with the Titan Real Estate team and Java Mortgage.
Yeah.
And that will bring us to a conclusion, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. What's good, Cheyenne? Peace.